Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am your educator Arpita Sharma and today we are going to analyze the PIB for 13th October 2020. आप सभी का स्वागत है अर्पिता शर्मा क्लासेस में। मैं हूं आपकी एजुकेटर अर्पिता शर्मा। आज हम प्रेस इंफॉर्मेशन ब्यूरो 13th अक्टूबर 2020 को एनालाइज करने जा रहे हैं। सो वी ऑल नो दैट प्रेस इंफॉर्मेशन ब्यूरो इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट व्हेन इट कम्स टू योर प्रीलिम्स। पीआईबी बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है प्रीलिम्स के लिए, ठीक है, एंड ऑल्सो फॉर योर जीएस पेपर 2 and GS paper 3. So let's start decoding the PIB. The class PDF you will get it on my Telegram channel Simplifying UPSC with Ease. The link is also given below in the description box. अगर बाय चांस आपको लिंक पे क्लिक करके भी टेलीग्राम चैनल तक रीडायरेक्ट नहीं हो पा रहे हो तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, टेलीग्राम ऐप पर जाकर सर्च ऑप्शन में सिंप्लीफाइंग यूपीएससी विद ईज पर जाओगे, टाइप करोगे तो आपको चैनल मिल जाएगा। वहां पर क्लास के सारे नोट्स, रिसोर्स और पीडीएफ अपलोड हो जाते हैं, ठीक है। So now let's start with the class. Class शुरू करते हैं without any delay. Now these are the important points that we are going to study today. आज हम ये important points पढ़ने वाले हैं। PM to release autobiography of Dr. Bala Saheb Vikhe Patil and rename Pravar Rural Education Society in his honor. PM pays tributes to Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia on his Punya Tithi. And there are much more important news that we are going to cover. Coming on to this important news. Now always remember that in prelims they are asking questions on different personalities. For example, I'll show you an example also of this year's prelims question paper. So this is this year's prelims question paper, prelims 2020. As you can see over here, the Vitthal Vidvanshak, the first monthly journal to have untouchable people as its target audience, was published by, right? So they are asking questions on the books and the important personalities who were the author of these books, राइट। तो इस तरीके के क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं एंड दीज क्वेश्चन कैन बी सॉल्व इफ यू आर स्टडिंग द पीआईबी बिकॉज दिस न्यूज केम इन द पीआईबी। ये जो न्यूज है ना, ये न्यूज पेपर में नहीं आई थी। दिस न्यूज डिड नॉट कम इन द न्यूज पेपर, दिस न्यूज केम इन द पीआईबी। दैट इज वाई पीआईबी में रोज इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू स्टडी पीआईबी एंड यू कैन इन दी क्लासेस इन दीज सेशंस ऑल्सो यू कैन सी which are prepared by me that daily 1 or 2 personalities are being covered in PIB. जो मैं सेशंस रोज बना रही हूँ आप सभी के लिए, उसी में आप देख सकते हो, नोटिस कर सकते हो कि डेली 1 या 2 पर्सनालिटीज आती ही हैं PIB में, ठीक है। सो डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम PIB आर कमिंग। सो हियर द करेक्ट आंसर वाज, इट वाज ए, गोपाल बाबा वलंकर। सो यू हैव टू स्टडी इन दिस फॉर्मेट, इस फॉर्मेट में पढ़ना है। नॉट एवरीथिंग इज बीइंग टेकन फ्रॉम न्यूज़पेपर, राइट। द गवर्नमेंट वेबसाइट्स एंड गवर्नमेंट रिसोर्सेज आर आल्सो यूज्ड टू प्रिपेयर दीज क्वेश्चन पेपर्स। गवर्नमेंट की वेबसाइट्स को भी यूज किया जाता है क्वेश्चन पेपर बनाने के लिए, ठीक है। तो उस हिसाब से आपको पढ़ना है, क्लियर। Now coming on to this particular news, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi will release autobiography of Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil, Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil, and rename Pravara Rural Education Society as Lok Nete Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil Pravara Rural Education Society. ठीक है, लोक नेते मीन्स लोक नेता जो है उनके नाम पर ये सोसाइटी का नामकरण रीनेम किया जा रहा है उसे, ठीक है। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू नीड टू remember that autobiography of Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil has been released. Secondly, Pravara Rural Education Society has been renamed. Okay, and it is going to happen today on 13th October at 11 AM. हो ही चुका है, 11 बज ही चुके हैं कब के, तो वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग के द्वारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी ने ये दोनों काम कर दिए हैं। Now Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil, he served as member of Lok Sabha for multiple times and his autobiography is titled as Dehe Vechwa Karani, which means dedicating one's life for a noble cause. ठीक है, तो रिमेंबर दिस ऑल्सो फॉर प्रीलिम्स। इसको प्रीलिम्स के लिए प्लीज याद रखिएगा, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ऑटोबायोग्राफी देहे वेचवा करानी इज द ऑटोबायोग्राफी ऑफ डॉक्टर बालासाहेब वीके पाटिल, ठीक है, एंड इज एप्टली नेम्ड एज he dedicated his entire life to the benefit of society through his path-breaking work in various fields like agriculture, cooperative education, economics, social fields, social areas, psychological development of student, physical development of student, etc. Now this Pravara Rural Education Society, it was established in which year? In 1964. Again important for prelims. ये Pravara Rural Education Society 1964 में establish हुई थी, right? In the Ahmednagar district in Maharashtra, with the aim, what was the aim? To provide world class education to rural masses and empower the girl child. Clear? इतनी बात क्लियर हो गई। तो हमने ये पॉइंट्स याद किए हैं। फर्स्ट पॉइंट वी हैव memorized is that Dehe Vechwa Karani is the autobiography of Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil, and Pravara Rural Education Society was established in 1964. Now it has been renamed as Lok Nete Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil Pravara Rural Education Society. Okay, now some pointers about Dr. Balasaheb V.K. Patil. Now he received the Jeevan Sadhana Gaurav Award from Pune University for lifetime achievement in the field of education and rural development in the year 2007. Remember this Jeevan Sadhana Gaurav Award has been given to Dr. V.K. Patil, Balasaheb V.K. Patil in the year 2007 for the lifetime achievement in the areas of education and rural development. He was born on April 10, 1932. He died in 2016. He was the member of 14th Lok Sabha of India. Underline this very important point for prelims. And he was also prominent leader of Maharashtra and the eldest son of Vittal Rao V.K. Patil. Vittal Rao V.K. Patil was the person who started Asia's first cooperative sugar factory at Loni in Maharashtra. Again, important point for prelims. Who established the first cooperative sugar factory in Maharashtra? It was Vittal Rao V.K. Patil. Okay. Now, Balasaheb V.K. Patil represented Kopargaon and Ahmednagar constituency of Maharashtra. He was also a member of INC, but he later, left Indian National Congress and he joined Bhajpa, that is Bharatiya Janata Party. He was a minister in the NDA. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan also on 31st March 2010 because of his social work. He has been a 7-time MP also, the member of parliament. He has been a former union minister of state also, union cabinet minister in heavy industries as well. Okay, तो ये points आपके prelims के लिए directly बहुत important है, and trust me, these points you will not find them in newspaper, right? They are given in the PIB. So please make notes in this format. इस तरीके से flowchart format में notes बनाओगे तो revision में easy रहेगा, ठीक है? Now the next important news is that Prime Minister pays tributes to Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia on his Punyatithi. Now you must have heard about Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital also, right? So लोकतंत्र को सशक्त करने के लिए अपना जीवन समर्पित करने वाले, विचार को व्यवहार बनाने वाले, लोकतांत्रिक मानकों का जीवन पर्यंत निर्वाह करने वाले लोहिया जी समस्त देश के प्रेरणा पुरुष हैं। ये ट्वीट किया है नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने उनकी पुण्यतिथि में, डॉक्टर राम मनोहर लोहिया जी के पुण्यतिथि पर। So पुण्यतिथि means that he died on 12th October 1967. That is why his पुण्यतिथि has been celebrated now. ठीक है? Now Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia was an activist in the Indian independence movement also. He was a socialist political leader also, and he also worked with the Congress Radio. He founded the organization Congress Socialist Party. This is very important for prelims. इन्होंने Congress Socialist Party नाम की organization भी establish की थी, ठीक है? So Ram Manohar Lohia was a prominent figure in the socialist politics and in the movement towards Indian independence. He was actively involved in Congress Socialist Party. He opposed the Indian participation on the side of Great Britain in World War II, and he was arrested for anti-British remarks also. Now, he mobilized support for Quit India movement. Okay. इन्होंने क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट को भी सपोर्ट किया था. He left Congress in 1948. He became the member of Praja Socialist Party when it was formed in 1952, and he was the General Secretary of Praja Socialist Party. ठीक है, प्रजा सोशलिस्ट पार्टी के ये जनरल सेक्रेटरी भी रह चुके हैं. But then he resigned in 1955. After 3 years, he resigned. Later that year, Lohia established a new socialist party for which he became the chairman also and the editor of its journal Mankind also. So this question can come in prelims. ये question prelims में आ सकता है कि Mankind के editor general इसके editor कौन थे, ठीक है? Who was the editor of Mankind, which was the journal of New Socialist Party? It was Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia. He advocated for socio-political reforms also. And some of his works or books are Guilty Men of India's Partition, Marx, Gandhi and Socialism. These are the books written by Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia. So this is again important for prelims. And in 1963, he was elected to the Lok Sabha also. So he was a member of Lok Sabha also. He passed away in 1967 after at least 20 years when we got independent. He died. Okay. Now the next important news. Now question from this news of PIB came in this year prelims 2020 paper also. Election Commission related news है ये. Biennial elections to the Council of States to fill the seats of 11 members retiring from UP and Uttarakhand. Now, the term of office of 11 members of Rajya Sabha elected from 2 states is due to expire on their retirement in November 2020. 11 members हैं राज्य सभा के 2 states में जिनका जो टाइम पीरियड है वो एक्सपायर होने वाला है, रिटायर होने वाले हैं वो तो नवंबर में, तो उसके लिए बाइनियल इलेक्शंस कंडक्ट किए जाएंगे. So according to Article 80, remember the article I have highlighted this is important for prelims. According to Article 80 of the Constitution, maximum strength of Rajya Sabha is laid down to be 250. Now, out of this 250, 238 are representatives of the states and union territories, and 12 members are nominated by the president. तो 250 में से 238 तो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स होते हैं स्टेट और यूटी के, 12 को प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनेट करता है. राज्यसभा at present has 245 states. So out of these 245, 233 members will represent from these states and the union territories. Clear? Now, this question came in prelims 2020. ये question आया था prelims 2020 में. Rajya Sabha has equal powers with Lok Sabha in matter of creating new All India service, amending constitution, removal of government, making cut motions. So this is the topic that you need to study. इस तरीके के क्वेश्चन को आंसर करने के लिए आपको एनसीईआरटी एंड पीआईबी पढ़ना पड़ेगा. एनसीईआरटी क्लास 11th एंड 12th, बेसिकली क्लास 11th, ठीक है. एनसीईआरटी क्लास 11th, इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एट वर्क, प्लस पीआईबी, जिससे कि आप इस तरीके के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकते हो. दीज काइंड ऑफ टॉपिक्स आर नॉट कवर्ड जस्ट बाय रीडिंग द न्यूज़पेपर. ओके. प्रोविजंस वेयर राज्यसभा होल्ड्स इक्वल पोजीशन विद लोकसभा, लेजिस्लेटिव पावर्स, एग्जीक्यूटिव, अमेंडमेंट एंड जुडिशियल. तो अमेंडमेंट पार्ट्स में आप देख सकते हो, हियर राज्यसभा एंड लोकसभा कैन टुगेदर अमेंड द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बाय पासिंग एन अमेंडमेंट बिल विद 2/3 majority in each house. Okay, so amending the constitution, here Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha has equal powers. Okay, chalo, so all these important pointers that we covered today were from PIB. That is why reading PIB is very important. I hope you are enjoying these PIB sessions, PIB classes, right? So इसी note पे we are wrapping up the session. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Thank you everyone. You'll get the PDF on my Telegram channel. Thank you.